defender dropped down to help on Chris and knocked it away. And timeout on the floor once again. 15:50 to play in Provo. BYU 51, Idaho State 34 on KSL. Right in front of our broadcast location, just to the left of the BYU bench. Cougars and home whites. Idaho State, the Road Blacks with orange and white accents. Into Ben Murdoch. Ben Murdoch, left-hand bounce. Back to Lee, near sideline. Cross to Ben. Ben jumps a three. Didn't get it. Rebound to Logan Kinghorn. Kinghorn clears to Amaro Morgan. Amaro into forecourt, tracing the right sideline. Hands in the corner to Kilpatrick. Entry pass to Tatum. Tatum, turnaround jump shot goes, and Cron Tatum with 10 points to lead the Bengals. He's got a nice looking shot, 51-36, BYU by 15. Tavenari left elbow out to Murdoch on the arc right side. Up high to JT, left to Lee Camard. Lee Camard drives from 18, shoots and scores. Lee Camard dribbles into an 18-footer just inside the arc left side, knocks it down, 53-36.
You don't see that shot a lot from Lee, and I'd like to see it more. Just the one or two dribbles, pull up for the 15-foot jumper. Very nicely done.
Morgan enters to Stein at the free throw line. Miles knocked it away and saves it. The steal by Chris Miles. Releases to Ben Murdoch. Murdoch into JT. JT beneath the basket by himself. And that's an easy lay-in on a Chuckarama choice of the game from Ben Murdoch to Jonathan Tavernari. And the new leading scorer for BYU tonight is JT. Chuckarama choice of the game, Murdoch to Tavernari. For Utah's best home-style cooking, visit one of Chuckarama's 12 locations today. Bengal basketball. Fall-away three-pointer good by Austin Kilpatrick. Not a lot of room to get that up, but he got it up and knocked it down. Lee Camard, three-point range, left side. The Bengals have made 4 shots in a row now. 55-39, BYU by 16. JT top of the key. Right to Murdoch. Looks inside to Miles. Miles by himself, sends out to Tavernari. Chris could have turned and shot that. Out to Lee, topside Murdoch. Cycled to Burgess, three-point range right. Enters it to Miles. They get 2 defenders on him. Chris has to send it all the way out to Camard, top of the key. 10-second shot clock in from 18 again. This one's long. Rebound, brought down by Lucas Stein. Bengals into forecourt, trailing by 16. We have 13:45 to play. And down beneath the basket, whistle on the Cougars. It'll be Bengal basketball out of bounds. Lee Camard's called for it. On Lee, that's 2. And on BYU, 2.5, number 2.
Well, Idaho State looking much better in the second half, shooting the ball much better. Question is, is it too little, too late? They came out to start the game shooting so horrid that they dug themselves a big hole. Like I said, playing much better, but it's a big uphill climb for Idaho State to get back in this thing down 16, 13:46 to play.
Correction, it's third foul on Camard, so he checks out with 3 fouls. Bengals will trigger on the end line. Into Kinghorn, left corner. Sam closing out on Kinghorn. Post feed Tatum. Been turning and shooting all night. He turns and shoots and scores again over Jonathan Tavernari. Cron Tatum has this turnaround jump shot thing down to an art tonight.
Got 5 boards as well. He's a real inside threat for them. His shot short. Burgess fouled.
Fouled by Tatum. So Tatum with 12 points to lead the Bengals. It's called for the foul. Will send Sam to the free throw line for 2 as he was fouled while shooting. It's 5 makes in a row now for Idaho State from the field.
It's been fun watching Tavernari and Tatum go at it. They've been jawing at each other, and both players playing well tonight. But teams feel like they can go against JT because he is undersized for a 4 spot. He's strong. He can move you out, but Tatum showed that time as he shot the fadeaway baseline jumper that you can shoot over JT.
It's a 13-7 spurt right now for the Bengals. And they're going to say no shots, beg your pardon, no shots on the foul. Burgess will not be shooting. It's BYU out of bounds. Ben Murdoch will trigger on the end line. BYU by.
Question on the score. Officials talking about it at the free throw line.
55-41 is the score we have. 55-40 is what they show on the scoreboard. I think they've not given the Bengals credit for a shot that was a 3 on the shot by Kilpatrick. So now it's 55-41, the correct score. .32 to play and BYU out of bounds. Murdoch to Fredette, three-point range right corner. Jimmer's in for Lee Camard. Back to Jimmer on the arc right side. Tavernari on the wing right. Sends low to Trent. Trent got a step, goes up for the dunk. He doesn't get up because he's fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. If it's Tatum, that's going to be 4. Tatum's got it. Beg your pardon, 3 on Tatum. 3 personal fouls on Tatum, but 2 free throws coming up for Trent Playstead. Playstead's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, only 6 points on the night. Made both free throws in half number 1. BYU basketball brought to you by A-Plus Benefits, offering Utah companies health insurance, HSAs, and workers' comp for over 17 years. Visit aplusbenefits.com for a fresh look at your company's benefits. Playstead misses the free throw.
It's one of those half makes. It looked like it was good. Just skimmed the front rim and kicked off the back iron. Second one's good.
So Trent 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And BYU's lead 15-56 to 41. Amaro Morgan, backup point. Runs it left side to Stuckey on the perimeter. High to Taylor, looks right to Kinghorn. Not a great pass, and Fredette should have had the steal, but his back was turned. Then running into Jonathan Tavernari is Kinghorn, who travels with it. So Logan Kinghorn turns it over, and BYU basketball leading 15-56 to 41. Bengals with 14 turnovers after only 9 at Iowa on Friday. BYU's turnover number is 9 for the night. Sam right side, right corner Jimmer. Fredette sends up high to Sam, left side to Murdoch. Entry to JT at the left elbow. Out to Murdoch, or beg your pardon, Burgess. Dribbles in from 18, shoots and misses. Taylor has the rebound. JT knocks it out of bounds. It's Bengal basketball.
Sam got caught up. He went for the jumper, and Idaho State player got his hand on it. Had to kind of double clutch, but had nowhere else to go with it, so he throws it up and shoots it long.
Lucas Stein's in for Tom Taylor, so 6'10 in for 6'11. Kinghorn, I beg your pardon, Tatum is into Morgan, and Bengals away.
It's a good name for someone from Idaho, Tatum.
Whistle as Tatum drives, and a hold on Murdoch. Team foul number 3 in half number 2. On Ben, that's 3. And Bengal basketball near sideline. Kinghorn will trigger. BYU 56, Idaho State 41, 12:39 to play. Into Tatum near side of the floor. Gets himself topside. Ben comes around for the steal. 2-on-1 the other way. Murdoch to Playstead. Trent for the dunk. It doesn't quite dunk it home, but he lays it up with the left hand. And that kind of drew some contact in midair. Was able to have enough to get up and throw it through the hoop. 58-41. Left side Kinghorn. Top side to Stein. Right to Tatum. If BYU goes to 2-0, it'll be the first 2-0 record in 5 years for BYU basketball. Stein with a long, just inside the arc shot of 18 feet. No good. Rebounded by Playstead. Clears to Murdoch. Down floor quickly to Fredette. Fredette on the arc to the trailer Ben Murdoch. Murdoch to Fredette. Touch pass JT. Corner 3. Nope. And then a fight for the rebound. A foul on the Bengals. Over the back of Trent Playstead. Timeout on the floor. It's on Stein, his third. BYU basketball when we come back to Provo's Marriott Center. 58-41 Cougars, 11:55 to play here at Provo.
Watching it play. Lights out. It looks much better tonight, but just lightning quick releasing that jump shot.
17 points in 18 minutes for Tavernari. Dave Rose telling us post-game the other night after one of the exhibition games, don't take for granted Jonathan's ability to get the shot off. A lot of guys can shoot, but they can't get the shot off. JT can do that. Nick Martineau right corner, so the backup point in the second half is not immediately Lloyd, but Martineau for 3. And he gets it. It bounced off the iron 3 times, but drops for 3. Nick Martineau is on.